Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you missed the Browns' Week 1 game against the Cincinnati Bengals, you might be underestimating what's happening here. Because this wasn't just a typical opening loss, no sir. It was a game packed with moments that tell us a lot about where this team is headed, and about the resilience, the potential, and the challenges that lie ahead. And at the center of this story, we have Myles Garrett, who finally made his mark with his first 2 sacks of the season. That's right, after a quiet start, Garrett came alive in the fourth quarter, showing why he's one of the most dominant defensive players in the league. His performance, along with the rest of the defense, was vital in forcing a Bengals 3-and-out, a crucial turnaround that kept the Browns in the game and gave them a fighting chance to steal the win. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. That game was a nail-biter, ending 17-16 in favor of Cincinnati, and it was decided on a tipped interception from Joe Flacco with just a minute and a half left. That play, that tipped interception, sealed the Browns' fate, despite a valiant effort from the offense to mount a comeback in the final moments. Flacco, returning as the starter, threw for a total of 290 yards, completing 31 of 45 passes, and he threw a touchdown to Cedric Tillman in the third quarter that kept the Browns close. Tillman himself had a solid game, catching 3 passes for 33 yards, including that key touchdown. This shows that the Browns' passing game, even with Flacco at the helm, is capable of executing under pressure. Now, talking about the defense, Myles Garrett's performance was a shining moment. He managed to notch 2 sacks during that crucial fourth-quarter drive, and this isn't just about individual stats, it's about the message it sends to the league, that Garrett is still a force to be reckoned with. His 2 sacks, coming in the final minutes, were vital in disrupting Cincinnati's offense and creating opportunities for Cleveland to get the ball back. The Browns' defensive line, which had been relatively quiet earlier, finally found its rhythm late in the game, and Garrett's energy was infectious. His effort was complemented by Isaiah McGuire, who added a sack on 3rd and 21, and by Carson Schwessinger, who forced a 4th down with a big hit on Chase Brown, dislodging the ball. That kind of aggressive, relentless defense is what Browns fans have been waiting for, and it's exactly what could turn the tide in future games. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking at the game from a numbers perspective, there are some eye-opening stats that help us understand what went right and what went wrong. For instance, Cincinnati went 6 for 7 on 3rd down conversions in the first half, showing that their offense was clicking early on. The Browns' defense made key adjustments, holding Cincinnati to just 1 for 7 on 3rd downs in the second half. That kind of second-half improvement is a good sign for Kevin Stefanski's unit, especially considering how well they contained Ja'Marr Chase, who was limited to just 2 receptions for 26 yards. Greg Newsome II played a significant role in that, forcing 2 incompletions against Chase, and his coverage was instrumental in limiting the Bengals' big play potential. Meanwhile, the Browns' offense had its moments of promise, especially in their opening drive, which lasted 16 plays, covered 67 yards, and resulted in a 1-yard touchdown run by Raheem Sanders. That drive set the tone for the game, showing that Cleveland's offense can sustain long, methodical drives. Sanders, in his NFL debut, gave Browns fans a glimpse of what he can do, rushing for 29 yards on 8 attempts and adding 64 yards on 8 receptions. His versatility is a huge asset, especially with the Browns looking to diversify their attack. Joe Flacco's performance was another talking point. Coming back as the starting quarterback, he threw for 290 yards, completed 31 of 45 passes, and threw a touchdown pass to Cedric Tillman. That touchdown, a crucial score in the third quarter, gave the Browns a 16-14 lead. Although Flacco did throw 2 interceptions, both off the hands of his receivers, his decision-making and arm strength showed that he can still operate at a high level, especially in clutch moments. His experience is invaluable for the Browns, particularly as they look to develop their younger receivers and establish consistency in their passing game. And speaking of receivers, Jerry Jeudy had a solid game, catching 5 passes for 66 yards, including some key third-down conversions. His ability to find space and make plays in tight coverage is exactly what the Browns need to elevate their offense. Cedric Tillman, in addition to his touchdown, caught 3 passes for 33 yards, proving he can be a reliable target for Flacco. Isaiah Bond also contributed with some important receptions, showing that Cleveland's wide receiver core is deep and capable of making an impact. Defensively, the Browns showcased a stout run defense, limiting Cincinnati to just 46 rushing yards on 23 attempts, averaging only 2 yards per rush. That's a testament to the preseason work and the physicality the team has been emphasizing in their run-stopping schemes. Malik Collins and Mason Graham were key in clogging up the middle, while Myles Garrett's relentless pass rush kept Burrow on his toes. Burrow was held to just 113 passing yards on 14 completions, which is a significant achievement given his reputation as one of the league's top quarterbacks. The Browns' secondary also played a crucial role. Denzel Ward and Greg Newsome II were solid in coverage, and Rayshon Jenkins added some big hits in coverage support. Grant Delpit was active in the backfield, racking up tackles and making sure Cincinnati's passing game didn't get too comfortable. It's clear that Cleveland's defense, especially with Garrett leading the front, is built to be disruptive. When Garrett has days like this, 2 sacks in the fourth quarter, it energizes the entire unit and can be the difference-maker in close games. Looking ahead, Cleveland's coaching staff, led by Kevin Stefanski, will focus on reducing turnovers, particularly those costly interceptions by Flacco, and improving red zone efficiency. The offense showed flashes of brilliance, but consistency needs to be maintained across all 4 quarters. The defense, especially Garrett and the pass rush, has the potential to be among the best in the league if they keep up this level of intensity. The young players like Isaiah McGuire and Carson Schwessinger are also stepping up, providing valuable depth and promising future growth. The AFC North is shaping up to be a fiercely competitive division this year, with teams like Cincinnati, Baltimore, and Pittsburgh all vying for supremacy. But if Cleveland can build on this game, tighten up their red zone defense, and find ways to minimize turnovers, they can definitely be a playoff contender. Myles Garrett's resurgence, combined with the offensive explosiveness from guys like Jerry Jeudy and Cedric Tillman, could be what propels the Browns to that next level. Fans should be optimistic because the foundation is there: solid defense, a versatile offense, and a coaching staff that's proven it can adapt and improve. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this game? Do you see this as a sign of things to come? Are you encouraged by Garrett's performance and the way the defense finally found its rhythm late in the game? Or are there still concerns about turnovers and consistency? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. We're in this together, and the best is yet to come.